Hi, everyone. Okay, let's do another proportionalities question. So over here we have 100, so it's saying a certain homeowner uses a gas edger to clean up his lawn every time he mows. If the edger uses 160 milliliters of fuel each time, what is the maximum number of times the homeowner can edge his lawn if he has 8 liters? And then it gives us this conversion. That's actually really kind of them. They give you the conversion. They say 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So then we're saying, you know what? If I have 8 liters, so I know that I have 1 liter gives me 1,000 milliliters. So then if I have, or this homeowner has 8 liters, then technically he has 8,000 milliliters, right? So I'm basically saying, okay, if every time it takes me 160 milliliters and I have 8,000 milliliters, well, in those 8,000 milliliters, how many 160s can I use, right? Because that's what I use every time. So we're trying to find how many times can he use it that that maximizes. I can't go any further. So basically what we're saying is, you know what? I have 160 gives me that one time, right? Now I'm saying that I have 8,000. Uh, so this is milliliters, milli, and that's the number of times, right? So then we're saying 8,000 gives me how many number of times? We're going to call this number of times as well, of times, uh, I guess cleaned up, like lawn cleaned or mowed or whatever. Oh no, you know what? They used edged. There you go. Okay, anyways, number of times edged. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at this. So basically I have, well, remember last time when we were doing something like this and I had to kind of cross multiply and then bring things down, up and up. And then we said, you know what, I can do something that's much easier where I can say, you know what, instead of saying this, I can reciprocate both sides. So I can say 1 over 160. So 1 time over 160 milliliters is equal to how many times over 8,000 milliliters, right? So then in this case, if I wanted to isolate for x, that number of times, I can just instead of divide by 8,000, multiply both sides by 8,000. So then I'll have 8,000, I'll have 8,000 divided by 160. So if I do this, I'll have over here 8,000 divided by 160. I can cancel out those zeros and then I can say 800 divided by 16. And what I'm going to get when I do that is I'm just going to get 50 because 16 goes into 80 5 times, and then I can just put that zero beside it. Okay. All right. So then our answer is B. So just make sure whenever you're doing proportionalities, step one, let's put that a little bit lower over here. So step one is to find the two I would say like topics or the two things even, it doesn't really matter, that are related using proportionalities. Okay? Okay. And then the second step is to set up your proportionality in a way that's pretty fast. Like when I set it up like this, I would have had to do 160 multiplied by x. Then I say 1 multiplied by 8,000, that's 8,000. Then I divide by 160, which I mean isn't that long, but definitely having it like this is much faster where x is already in the numerator. So noting, and this is I guess a note reciprocating both sides of an equation does not affect the result. Okay, so when we reciprocated over here, that didn't affect our result, right? Because if we ended up doing it in this way, we'd still have that 8,000 divided by 160, right? So this was equal to x, and our x ended up being this 50. Okay, everyone. So I hope that helped. Make sure that you check other videos to get more practice, and I hope I'll see you next video. Bye.